We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. At 1-1. Fletcher is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air to center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Stepping up now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Simmons. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
So stepping in, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Upton, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's here now, the 2-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there are 2 away now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Bregman has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2. So here's Yuli Gurriel as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Here's Albert now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2-0 count. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base path.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
That's inside. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hard hit toward the hole. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Upton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one gone, a reminder that Astros baseball continues all season long here on the show, as there you get a look at what's on tap for the next 7 days. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball. So he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate, the tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 4-1.
Leading off with the
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As a look, now the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Altuve for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a half swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels held in check there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Four runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Low throw, but a nice play. The bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. It's up and out of here into the archways. Justin Upton with the solo home run, number 299 in his career, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Rogelio Armenteros is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Stepping in now, Jason Castro. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Jason Castro. First home run of the campaign for him, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Albert Pujols stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Line drive to left. coming on is Brantley, but it won't get there. It's a base hit. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard to center field. In there, a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Brad Peacock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. And right into the shift. Gurriel brings it in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. Final damage here. 10 come to the plate. 7-run score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels are out in front, 8-4. Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is the downfall of putting up a big 7-run inning. Pitchers rely on rhythm, and that's pretty easy to lose when you're sitting around while your guys are hitting forever. Let's see if he can get back on track.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Left center, base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now, this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
From the stretch. Fouled away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Sent toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Carlos Correa. as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cue shot here out towards short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Halos lead this one 8-5. Striding into the box, Justin Upton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Brian Goodwin will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point. Here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now batting, Jason Castro. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a perfect 4 for 4. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Go down 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5.
Leading up for the Astros.
So here's Josh Reddick. Singled home a run in his last time up. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 4.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in George Springer. He's set, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
To the plate now, Alex Bregman. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Alex Bregman has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
0-1 the count. 1 strike to Pujols. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Try again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Leave 1. Score remains even at 8 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Pujols has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Matt Andriese takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error, and Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Mike Trout will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Springer is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired.
Now batter.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line toward right center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run under it as he makes the play for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bull.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0. To third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's now a one-run ball game. In now, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, George Springer. He's 1 for 4 for the game. They'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Third baseman, number 2.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line, and that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Set to start the 9th in this one. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Framber Valdez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready now for L.A., Jason Castro. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Valdez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement, and he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chris Davinsky claims the win out of the pen, his first. Framber Valdez wraps it up for the save, his first of